After Inanna returns from the underworld, demons follow her. She needs a substitute, someone to take her place in death. She finds her husband, Dumuzi, sitting on her throne dressed in royal garments, completely unbothered by her absence. She chooses him. But that's the end. Let's start at the beginning. Dumuzi was a shepherd. Inanna was the queen of heaven. Her brother Utu pushes the match. Marry the shepherd, he'll give you cream and milk. But Inanna wants the farmer, Enkimdu. She wants cultivated things, civilized things. Dumuzi persists. He argues his gifts are just as valuable. Wool for clothing, milk for nourishment, fertility for the land. Finally, Inanna agrees. Their courtship is ecstatic. The texts are explicit. Sacred sexuality is divine union. They marry. It's presented as a perfect partnership until she descends. When Inanna returns from the underworld, transformed by death, she finds Dumuzi unchanged. He hasn't mourned, hasn't torn his clothes, hasn't sat in ashes like her other servants. He simply continued being king in her absence. The demon sees him. He runs. His sister, Gistiana, offers to take his place. Half the year for him, half the year for her. And so Dumuzi descends, dies, returns, dies again forever. This becomes the cycle of seasons, growth and harvest, life and death, eternally alternating. This myth does something sophisticated. It presents love as sacred, necessary, ecstatic, and as something that doesn't exempt you from the descent. Dumuzi isn't evil, he's just unchanged. He didn't transform when she did. He remained himself while she died and returned to something else. And that gap, that difference in consciousness, that is what the myth is teaching. Partnership doesn't mean merger. Sacred union doesn't mean identical experience. Dumuzi and Inanna are forever linked, but they are also forever alternating. One ascends while one descends. One lives while one dies. They don't escape the cycle, they are the cycle. You have experienced this. You transform through loss, through insight, through some experience that changes you fundamentally, and you return to find the person you love exactly where you left them, still themselves, still valid, still valuable, but you are now different. You've been to the underworld, you contain something they don't, and that gap between you feels unbearable. The myth doesn't tell us Inanna was wrong to choose Dumuzi. It doesn't tell us he was wrong to remain himself. It tells us that love doesn't mean synchronized transformation. You can love someone and still be on different cycles. You can be bound to someone and still have to descend alone. The sacred union isn't two people merged into one. It's two people maintaining their separate integrity while moving through different seasons. Sometimes you're in the underworld while they're in heaven. Sometimes you're growing while they're harvesting. The partnership is the alternation, not the sameness. Dumuzi and Gistiana trade places forever. 6 months above, 6 months below. The world keeps turning. The seasons keep changing. Love doesn't stop the descent. Love doesn't make you the same. Love is what makes you willing to take turns dying.